Hi, I'm Liz.
I'm Cody.
Welcome to Unit 4, Right to Repair. These days, everybody seems to have a phone, or possibly more than one. And there's always a new phone coming out. So it makes it hard to stick with the one you've got. There's always a temptation to buy a new one.
Stick with something.
Stick with something. But it's also very expensive. So there is, people use them for 1 or 2 years and then your phone breaks. And what do? You have to fix it or you have to get a new one. But sometimes getting it repaired costs more than buying the new phone. So it's just really not worthwhile to get it fixed. It's easier to just go out and buy the latest, flashiest new phone. And this is something that the phone manufacturers are counting on. They have a business model called planned obsolescence, meaning that after a while, the new phones just have they're flashier, they have more functions. And even if your phone still works, people want to buy the newest model.
Worthwhile.
Worthwhile.
Planned obsolescence.
Planned obsolescence. So how often do you buy a new phone?
I try to keep it every 2 years, if not 3, if I can.
Okay.
Which I know is not the norm nowadays. Most people kind of do it every year to 2. You know, like you said, the new flashy phone. It's got all the new specs and features and new camera for pictures and videos you really don't need to take.
Right. And screens and flips and all kinds of new.
So there's some functionality to it. I kind of understand, like you said, a lot of companies are pushing out new phones, like different manufacturers, a consistent time every year. I think Apple's is every fall and Samsung's is every spring.
Big product announcements.
Right. And so the idea of, like you said, planned obsolescence is an unrecognized, unspoken thing that we just accept is real. Most products start to die or slow down every 2 years. So the last phone I had, it lasted 3 years until I literally just smashed it on accident. I was
That'll
like, okay, I have to get a new one because I can't repair it.
It's very hard.
Right. Now, have you actually ever gotten your phone repaired?
I have not. I've had batteries replaced.
Okay, yeah.
Because when the battery starts to puff up, that's a sign. It's not a good sign. So I've had batteries replaced, but I've never, until my current phone, I've never had a broken screen.
Oh, cool, wow.
But this one, I have unfortunately dropped it.
Any cracks?
Working with some cracks here. They don't affect the function, and they're relatively minor. How about you? Have you tried to get a phone repaired?
A couple times, yes.
Were you successful?
Oh, yes, actually, because I had paid for the insurance. Came in very handy.
Okay.
Right when I got my new Samsung in 2016, 1 month later, I cracked the screen and I was devastated. I was like, no. And this was before they had the kind of glass film protector. It was a little harder, so for like penetration or hard rocks. Because my phone landed perfectly flush and there's a little rock and it just cracked right in the center.
Very sad.
I was so devastated, yeah. But thankfully it got repaired at like another $200. But after that, for another 3 years, I never had any damage to it. I was very, 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 very careful.
That's good. And now for the language focus. The first point, as somebody put it. For example, people can be frustrating. As Mark Twain put it, the more I know people, the more I love my dog.
So true. For mine, it's just because. So for my example, just because you're getting sore or tired when you first start working out doesn't mean you should stop.
Okay, thank you, and we will see you in the review section.